So we use a term around our office all the time, talking around passive candidates. And what we're realizing more and more is that while that's a normal term for us in our industry, it's not necessarily a normal term externally. And a lot of people don't really know what that means, or they think they know what it means and they misunderstand what a passive candidate is. So our job as an executive search firm is to go find top talent for our clients. And as we specifically focus on marketing, digital, e-commerce, executive search, we're going after the best and brightest people. And that has nothing to do with whether or not they're looking for a job. So if you are looking for a job, you are an active candidate and you're active in the job market. If you're not looking for a job and we reach out to you, you're a passive candidate that we're trying to engage in a meaningful discussion to get you interested in a specific search. But an interesting thing happens once we're successful in doing that, and we've taken someone who was passive, gotten them to update their resume or create a new resume, and present that to us for a specific opportunity with one of our clients. That candidate is now looking around going, hey, MarketPro and one of their clients was interested in me. Who else might be interested in me? And so while there's a perception that because I'm getting passive candidates for my search, I have time in the hiring process, the reality is, more often than not, once we make that call, get them engaged and excited, and present them for a role, by definition of our process, we've now put them in the job market. And with the pace that the job market's moving right now, it's really important that if you want to hire top talent, you're able to move quickly in your decision making. Now it's moving at a pace that I haven't seen before in the 19 years that I've been doing this. When we talk about hiring quickly, we're talking in a matter of weeks, not months, not even 1 month, right? From the time we present talent to our clients, and this is for senior level positions, we're talking marketing, executive search at the director level through the CMO level and everything in between. So it's directors, VPs, EVPs, and CMOs. And so it's mission critical hires for your organization. But you're not the only organization looking for that type of talent in many instances. So from the time we present talent to our client till the time we need to get an offer letter signed is usually 3 or 4 weeks. And that's pretty daunting for most organizations who are used to moving through that process in 2 or 3 months versus 3 or 4 weeks. So it's a big shift from a process perspective, and realize I don't want to change the process, right? Your interview process is one that's been built for your organization, has been proven successful, and works. And so we want to stick with that. What we need to do is condense the time between stages so that we are taking action on a search every week. So if you have a candidate in for first round this week, next week they're in for second round. Hopefully second round is final if that's the way your process works. But if there's a third round, then they're in the following week for that. And everything is predicated on the candidate and their ability to get there and their schedule. And if you really want to hire top talent, you need to be able to put this to the top of your list of things to do and make other things a secondary priority. As we're now engaging with passive candidates, right, and you're looking to hire top talent for your senior level marketing roles, it's really important how you interact with them, right? Meaning, each step in the process, the candidate needs to show you the appropriate amount of interest, the appropriate amount of respect, and the appropriate amount of engagement, right? But that too often isn't a two-way street, meaning the candidate will send a thank you note, and that they need to, the thank you note needs to be, show something that you talked about in the interview process. But the opposite side of that is you need to respond. And you need to acknowledge the thank you note and thank them for their time and coming in and making sure that you share something meaningful about your interaction with them as it relates to the process. That little thing and that little engagement with the candidate speaks volumes about you as a hiring manager and volumes about your organization and its culture.